Hello everyone, this is the National Master Alessandro Santagati. This year I played an interesting match against Riccardo Marzaduri. Uh, he is a young master, he is 16, and the game that I shoot today is the last game, the game number 6. I won it and I won the match uh, for a 2, 4 victories for me and 2 defeats. So this is the last game and I played d4, black played d5, and I played c4. So Queen's Gambit, after that c6. It's a logical move because we know it's important to take the center, and with the pawn c6 it's possible to defend the pawn d5. So if I take the black can simply right-take on d5 with the pawn. I play knight f3, thinking about the development, and now knight f6, same thing. e3, and now e6. Okay, e6 is another logical move because this pawn can defend d5, and at the same time now the bishop is free to go to b4, to d6, or to e7. So the black now can develop his bishop and can castle. So I played knight c3, knight e7, and bishop d3. D takes e4. Okay, another option could be bishop e7 to complete the development on castle. D takes e4 is correct. The main idea about it is okay, lose the pawn d5, but take time to develop the pieces in the queen side, especially the bishop to b7, and open this diagonal. So it's okay, b5, bishop to d3, and now bishop b7. Okay, this position is very interesting because this bishop on b7 would be good if for black it's possible push c5. So the black plan is push this pawn. If the black play well, for me it would be impossible to stop this push, because to stop it I need the b4. But if I play b4 immediately, the black can take my pawn. So my position will be bad. For this reason, I didn't play before because I lose a pawn, and I didn't play a3 immediately because I don't have the time to do that. So I played castle. After castle, a6. A6 is another logical solution because c5 immediately is impossible, because if c5 I can take the pawn. So the black need to defend b5 first, and after that he can push. And I play the a3. My idea was that after c5, d takes e5, and bishop takes e5, I can push b4, and I can have a good square for my bishop, because after that this diagonal will be free, and the bishop can work very well in this diagonal. So my idea was this about a3. But he made a mistake because he played queen c7, and this move is a very important strategical mistake because now b4 is possible. So now b4 is strong because I can block the push and at the same time can block this pawn, and this pawn is a weakness because this pawn is backward. No pawns can defend it, and my plan can be easy. In the future, bring a rook to c1 to make pressure against c6 and focus the attention about that. So yes, queen c7 is an important mistake. I blocked it. Now you played bishop d6. In theory, it's interesting to try to see what happens if a5, because if the black attacks with a5, queen b3 is wrong, because if I play queen a3, there is a takes b4, and I can't take with the pawn because I lose the rook. So before a5 is interesting, and the white has a very nice idea to defend this pawn, bishop to d2. The idea is the discord attack, because after a takes, and bishop takes, or for example rook takes, queen takes, and bishop takes, there is the nice move knight b5. This move is very strong because after c takes, I can simply take the bishop and I can avoid the enemy castle. I already take the pawn with a better position. So yeah, this position is very strong. So it's nice, bishop d2, a very nice idea to defend the pawn. Because I don't need to defend it immediately, but I can defend the pawn with a tactical idea. Okay, so a5 was interesting, but after bishop d2 my position will be better. The black played bishop d6, so bishop b2, bishop d6, and I played bishop b2. And now e5. Okay, the black tried to open immediately the position, but yeah, for me it's not a problem because have a good development, making it safe on the castle. So I play simply to improve my position with rook c1. I ignore his attack now because it's not strong. Castle, and now knight e4, because my idea is make pressure against the pawn, so it's nice. After that, knight takes, bishop takes, and he takes d4. After he takes d4, I can take queen with the queen, and the simple threat is the mate now. The black is to play knight f6 to avoid it, and now bishop b1. Bishop b1 is nice because my idea now is attack the castle. I started my game with the idea to attack c6, but now when the black change on d4 and give me a good position with the queen, my plan changed because I see a better idea. Yes, attack c6 can be an idea, but now it's stronger attack the castle because now my queen is strong. So I changed my plan because the position is different. So knight f6, bishop b1, and h6. h6 is important because my idea was queen h4, and I can threaten mate on h7, and I can threaten to weaken his castle. So h6 out to avoid the queen h4, because if now queen h4, the black can defend with bishop e7, and there isn't the mate. But now queen d3 is strong. Again, the simple idea is remove the defender, and after that mate. The black can take a time with this move. Now the rook can do an X-ray attack against the queen, and if I take on f6 now, this move doesn't work for the check, and the black can take my queen. So after that, after rook d8, I need to play queen c2, and I can have the same threat now. Okay, now I think the black made a mistake because the black has to defend the knight probably with the bishop or with the queen, so or bishop e7 or queen e7. Black played knight e8, and after knight e8 my position is very strong because I can check on h7, king f8, and now it's a very important position because in theory I can take a pawn with bishop takes, knight takes. We can see it. Bishop takes, knight takes, and check. But in this way, I give a counterattack because there is rook g8. I need to move the queen. And yes, my position probably is better. But after c5, I have some problem. Because now, yes, I'm 2 pawns up, but I need to defend my position. So, I think in this position it's not a good idea. Give this counterattack on my opponent. And for this reason I played a very strong move, bishop a2. Why bishop a2? Because I know my threat. My threat is take on g7, and after that go in this position. Oh sorry, give me a second. So okay, take it and go in this position. And we say that the problem could be rook g8. After that the black can have a counterattack. But rook g8 would be impossible if when I take, I attack at the same time f7. So if my bishop is on a2. For this reason I played bishop a2. So my simple idea is okay, I can do it later. So it's better have this bishop on a2 to attack f7. So this move is very nice. Okay, I think now the black has no defense. He played the c5 and I can simply take it. After this move, I can simply take on d6, because yes, if I take on f3 there is the check, but I simply take on d6, I take the queen, so the queen has to take on d6, and after that now I take the piece. Okay, now I'm piece up, and the position is easy. Rook c8, and now we know that in general, when we have a good position in which we have in which we are with the piece up, the easy idea is trade the pieces. And to trade the pieces, I played queen f5, because I'm threatening mate, I'm threatening the rook. So the only move for black is trade the queens. That simply trade. I trade all the pieces and I block the enemy rook. And now it's clear that this position is completely won, because the white is a piece up with a stronger position. Thank you for the attention, and see you for the next video.